You guys really jumped in my head and evaded all the fucking things I had to talk about in my dreams in intimate detail and stuff like that. We'll talk about it tomorrow after you guys have doctored it up and made it sweet and palatable. Fucking assholes. Why do you always use her to distract me? It's real easy. Yeah, it is easy as hell. Even if it comes... No, look it. I'm on your shit, okay? Temple of Set, Illuminati, and manipulation. Okay, they're a very real religious group, okay? Their deceit and manipulation is their #1 relative interactive. And if people aren't intelligent enough to see through manipulation and deceit, they're inefficient and need to be eliminated from the group. Or so they program the computer to do so. But manipulation and deceit breeds irrational psychotic evolution among the species and makes them a threat to themselves and their own species, in their own existence. Because deception and manipulation is only required in the most hostile, intensive environments among lower functioning organisms that don't have the high functioning cognition to manipulate their environment and relationships in order to turn them into a more highly evolved, interactive, relative evolution form of functioning. Okay, so the octopus or the squid or whatever and stuff isn't a more highly, that Galaxy Quest? Yeah, it also had moving rocks, Greg-Knock, and all that stuff, yeah. Now, very much fantasy and stupidity. Yeah. There's certain kind of scientific applications that have some practicalities in it, but it would be, yeah, you could build a time machine that would, in that limited time, and you could only do it within that time frame of that network unless you put it into space and turn it into counter rotation like I talked about it. It's real simple. You just have to understand physics and space and where you can affect different times of movement through space and how it's better. You can travel through. If you built a time machine here on Earth, you could only travel from the time that you built the time machine forward and then back. Okay, but if you took the time machine off the planet and put it into a space station and went in counter rotation to the planet and went in a spaceship and went in reverse to the rotation of the planet, you could go back in time and then occupy space without trying to manipulate and do, where it wouldn't be put in, so they've already done it. That's why we have a lot of these things in space and time that have, all you have to do is go up into space, go into a spaceship that has, the things that people can't see, and even if they see it, it's, whatever, it's real easy to do, okay? You could make the time machine, but you could only travel from the time that you emitted it to the future and back, but you couldn't go back in time, is what he was saying, because of the molecular differences in the structure and the changes in the molecular structure. But if you, remove yourself from the planet and then take yourself in space and do that, and then when you come, it's not, and as long as you're not coexisting and occupying the same space and time, like what happened with Doc Brown, with Marty, you can't run into your current, your past self, or so that's all you got to do. So a lot of times what they'll do is they'll just go down there, what a lot of people, rich people, are looking at is, okay, well, why don't I just go and eliminate my past self, replace my past self with surgical altering, and then live in a world where I have better aspects of control in the past than living in the present, where everybody can kill me and there I can rule as a god. See? Sound like something Hitler would do? Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff he would want to try to do. Okay, and then he could do it. This time they all fucked me up, but if I went and we did this time travel thing and they had a really smart guys explain to them, then I could make a replicant and a clone of my future self that's the same age as my present self, kill my present self, and then be my present self doing things more intellectually intelligent with knowledge. I would already know what everybody's going to do in the room, and then I could just get rid of them right on the spot and give an option. You will change or I'll kill you. You might want to go home and rethink your life. You get it? That's how satanic worship and relative interactive works. And then to control people, what they do is they put them in large groups. They put them in possible, savable situations where they can't get into heaven and they need Jesus to pay and ritually die for them, like abortion, adultery, murder for insurance money. And so they set up this whore market that they're tied to. And they set up this, the main reason why people give abortions is because they don't want to be ostracized from their group, and because of economic reasons, and because of relative economic and social conditions set up by an irrational society. So it's real simple. So I come through and stop that. Abortion, okay, real quick, okay? Abortion was evolved because certain people would come along like Goliath and take your wife and then fuck her, and it's like animals. The lion comes and eats your cub, and you can't breed, and then he has sex with all the women, and then you have to help raise his kids, or he'll kill you. That's what they're doing. They're acting like animals. So they started coming up with abortion to get that demon's child out of their wife's womb. Because it was like giving birth to the devil to have to give birth to Goliath's kid or William Yongsheng's kid. Do you see what I'm saying? So they started, women would even, I don't care if the attempted abortion kills me, I'd rather die than give birth to that demon seed. It's like giving birth to Damien or the Omen or Rosemary's Baby. Do you see? So that's where abortion evolved from that kind of stuff. So, and it came from a whore market and idol worship and things like that. It was a necessary evil to get rid of the evil that they made necessary. So that's where the evolution of abortion comes from. So be a little bit less hard on people that commit abortions, because abortion was originally evolved an intent to get rid of William Longshanks and Goliath's seeds in women's rooms that were forcibly planted there by rape, so they wouldn't have to give birth and coexist with the devil's seed, Damien and Rosemary's Baby. You get it? Okay. It's real simple stuff, guys. You just have to understand your history and how the mind control and how that affects works. It's a big mind control fuck when you're sitting around with all your hot girls and they're all running around with little Goliaths and William Longshanks running around the Scottish Highlands. It's pretty fucked. It's very fucked. It's big mind control. It's like being a lion who comes in and devours your young, then rapes your wife, and then makes your wife help you raise his kids so his seed will survive and yours will be bred off the fittest of the planet because you're not efficient enough to kill him and fuck his wife. It's pretty sick. Yeah, you curious fucking primates, you better pull your heads out of your asses because your supercomputer doesn't like what you're doing. And I like Stephen Hawking, and I like Pope Francis, and I like people, okay? And it's physicality doesn't matter right now, Rockefellers. It's mental. Whoever has the best relative interactive mental capacity, who they turned into a living God. You're not quite God enough. I got that from Anthony today. You want to be a God, and you ask to be a God. But people don't pray to you as a God. Do they sit there and go, "Dear Michael Rockefeller, save us from this evil"? But do they go, "Jesus, Earl's uncle, save us from this evil"? Yes. Lots of people play to the similitude of me. Nobody prays to the similitude of you, except for you. Aleister Crowley? Hitler? No, talking to themselves. Okay? But in molecular similitude, people talk to me because they ask me for help because they trust me. They turned me into a God because you asked to be one and you wanted to be a God, and you're just not quite God enough. All right? Pequeños Vegas? Okay? I'm the only one that's got a big dick. I'll see you. Let's go eat. Peace.